Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Here in the Dwarf Noble tutorial, where we were just exiled from the city to die in the tunnels where all the Darkspawn is. And also I noticed here we have a trap that I for once can see. Well, so you probably can see them if you don't step too quickly.
Best be wary.
But usually, I don't know. It's not very apparent where they are. Let's use that skill on him. Just attack further, that's good. So it says normal damage on the skills usually, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like normal damage. It feels like less damage than the regular swing does. But anyways, let's see. Superior Dwarven Guard Armor out of Grey Armor. 20 strength to equip, but it has 7 armor. Gives a bit of fatigue, pardon me, but also has bonus armor and physical defense, so definitely going to equip that. Then here we can go right or left. Let's head that way first. So heavy armor, you have equipped heavy or massive armor. While these grades of armor offer excellent protection, be aware that they reduce the character's attack speed with bows and crossbows. Although the Master Archer talent eliminates this penalty for the heavy class of armors. Weighty armor also tends to cause more fatigue, which is a percentage increase in the mana or stamina cost to activate spells or talents. Yeah, that's quite okay. I do have a bit of stamina. Where do we go from here? Oh, that's the Grey Wardens. Yeah, you know, I won't.
Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Idukan, what are you doing here alone? Where are your troops?
I won't explore the other tunnel because, well, I do not intend to keep anything from the tutorial since I will start over with a new character next, because I said I want to do all the tutorials to see all the preface stories. Right, I am Lord Idukan no longer.
Ah, you have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
Well, I was betrayed by my brother.
Lord Trian?
No, the other one.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the dwarven court continues, then. Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do. You've already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Idukan. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep roads set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
Well, I guess I accept.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kaelan. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner.
Alright, and that I think is
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari.
Yeah,
A royal
that's pretty much the same thing
no
we
need to be
heard
so forward,
already,
Doctor.
so...
We'll be shedding blood. Demon.
We'll go through
What the king
that
said is,
before long, so
yes,
it's just...
we should proceed with the ritual. The ritual is brief.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, exit game. Exit to the main menu. Right, so that was the Dwarf Noble story. It was kind of a bit drawn out, but I liked it. Liked it well enough. And damn, there were a lot of things you could lockpick, but I didn't have the ability to. Oh well. Right, new game. Dragon Age Origins. We had that. So, we have completed all the dwarven stories that are available. So now it's time for some different story. Perhaps the... either City Elf, Dalish Elf, or the Mage. Now let's see, Dwarf. The Elf bonus is Willpower and Magic. So I guess the Elves would make great mages. Well, it doesn't matter, we will do all the stories anyways, but I think just from judging by the stats, I would say humans are okay, I guess. They are probably, well, as in most games, decent at everything, not exactly standing out. I mean, and also it's just one or two stats. Not standing out particularly, but they can fill in all roles somewhat decently. The elves, they have willpower and magic, and the willpower was the one that gives you bonus resources, I guess. I think it was the bonus resources. So the elves have more mana and stronger spells due to the magic. So that's really it. I mean, these stats kind of only benefit mages. Well, willpower is nice for other ones as well, but it's not like the human where you get strength, dexterity, and cunning, which are, I believe, stats that are useful to all classes and playstyles. And the dwarves that just get strength, dexterity, and a lot of defensive bonus in form of constitution and just outright resisting magic. So I guess the dwarves make the best tanks, humans decent at everything, and elves strong magic users. That's what I understand so far from all of that. Yeah, but let's start out with a... Well, what did we play before? We played a two-handed warrior. We played a sword and shield warrior. We will play a... I don't know... two-handed warrior or something. Let's go with backstabbing rogue or something.
Greetings.
I'll just take a preset, I think. They don't look too elfish to me. Let's see, the one with the white hair. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent enough. So that's Theron Mahariel. And we'll take, let's see, wow, 10 strength. But am I a rogue? 12 in magic. So I think these stats are already added up here on the character screen, the ones of the elves. So 2 more magic and 2 more willpower. determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages can cast more spells. Yeah, so willpower is spells and stamina. Magic really just is for spell power. And yeah, potions, poultices and salves. Yeah, right, for all classes. Yeah, but I guess you can also take just another one instead of having them heal more. Cunning for learning and probably for lockpicking and the like. But yeah, we do have not a lot of strength here and not a lot of constitution, so I will put a couple points in these stats. And we start out with survival. Character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. And nature resistance. And in the max level, we can detect all nearby creatures, no matter the level, and gain a bonus to nature and physical resistance. Yeah, it's kind of alright. The character has completed basic combat training. Warriors and rogues gain access to first-tier weapon talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spell casting. Interesting. But I guess I'll just go with combat training. I thought the first point in combat training would be a given, so you can always get something from the weapons, but apparently not. So we have 30 fighting. That's the kick to the groins, isn't it? I think it is. Below the belt is a kick to the groin for sure. Delivers a swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target, dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense. And, well, if we are playing a rogue, I guess we'll take the deft hands to lockpick things. Because why not? Oh, we have two, right. And I said I want to go with some kind of dual weaponry, so we'll take basic dual weapons. Closer to normal damage with the second weapon, or dual striking, which costs upkeep, and we cannot cause backstabs or critical hits, but we do attack with both weapons. And dual sweep activated. Sweep both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. That sounds good. Right, normal, that's good.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homelands so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
So we are hunting humans?
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with him?
Well, I mean, I guess we had some quarrel with humans in the past, but I also guess it wasn't with those 3 men, so let's find out what they're doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
So that does sound a bit profiteering. So if you've been there, then you should have treasure to prove it.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
And why not?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
They don't have very sturdy strings on these bows. Or at least not very visible ones. Well, I think you frightened them enough. We'll just let them go for now.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Right. Shouldn't we inform the keeper first, though?
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
Alright, so we go to the west, but we have to go east. Apparently. And also we start with a bow. Can we kind of swap that out? No. We have a couple health potions, that's good. So what happens if I press poison making? Never did that. So we are in the crafting screen and we have a venom. A potent poison extracted from deadly plants and the venom of several reptiles. Weapons coated in this mild poison deal additional nature damage with each hit and may inflict a penalty to movement speed. Interesting. And then we also know the death root extract. Even a quick sniff of this sludge is enough to cause hallucinations. Weapons coated in this mild poison deal additional nature damage with each hit and may stun the target. Alright, interesting. So we can craft a movement speed penalty or a stun penalty poison. I guess that's decent. But you need a flask and a death root for that. But yeah, most definitely, I mean, stunning an enemy, that's quite a nice effect you can get on the poison. I'm guessing. Okay, we are here and there's... Okay, that's a dead end. Let's just click those tutorials away. Probably the same as usual anyways. Okay, combat basics, that's good. We'll just attack the wolf. Well, they are... Okay. Now we are in melee range anyway, so we may as well dirty fight them. have a sword and shield? Do I too?
Watch out!
That sound. Do I have a... Oh! Interesting. Yes. And you just swap weapons again. You will be the archer. I will go in and deal some damage with the swords. So I have dual weapon sweep. And he has a lot of archery things. Pinning shot. A rapid shot, which does cost upkeep. Just do that, please. And the precise striking. He's a warrior, apparently. Okay. I think that's decent. He has decent stats in archery.
I shall do it.
So we have some leather helmet to equip. So we are looking more fancy. And what do we have here?
It is begun.
Just some codex entries. Locked item. Oh, that was a locked chest. I see. So it has paid off already to take the skill, the lockpicking skill. And here we just have some elf root.
Shall be done.
And the rubble with more elf root.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
No, and that worries me because we are elves and we should know the terrain. We should be wary.
Always the careful one. Fine, but I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Very, I guess. Alright, let's enter the cave.
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
I see. But the cave exploration does have to wait until next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.